Welcome, folks, to beautiful Tempe, Arizona, and the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils. Sparky and the gang ready and fired up for this matchup. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Sun Devils will kick this deep to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The back's got it. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. Let's talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. But you can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Arizona 7, Arizona State 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he fumbles.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Finds his man, has the first down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little or slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Handoff in a single back formation. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Play action here on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not just the pick, but a big return. He sets up the offense in good position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical It's a line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Second down, looking to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line with no gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona 7, Arizona State 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the ground, it's Johnson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have...
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking for a gap, it's Brown. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great...
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Well, the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. A 4th down completion to the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. To throw, it's Fafita. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Arizona 17.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Okay, ready? Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. It's caught downfield. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Arizona 24, Arizona State 0.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just 12 seconds remaining in the first half as they line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Arizona 24, Arizona State 0.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
A handoff to the back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And there's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field.
42 Spider.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
In the end zone.
Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the offense is out there. They're going to try for it again on fourth down. They're just 1 for 4. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to throw again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make... Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Arizona. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT.
That makes the score Arizona 38, Arizona State 0.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score Arizona 38, Arizona State 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Handoff from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run.
Touchdown, Wildcats. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Arizona State 0.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Pass rush closing in. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Toss play to the outside. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Touchdown, Arizona. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Arizona 52, Arizona State 0.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throw to the sideline. Steps out after a short game.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Man, that's a great game right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the toss play, runner moving left. He shreds the tackle. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken